Hey guys, if you guys need your 12-0s, domination, evos, any sorts of online or offline grinding, be sure to hit up Rose NBA on Twitter. The link to his Twitter will be in the description down below. What is going on, guys? It is your boy BAYLOR2k, and today, man, I am bringing you guys a video on my $250,000 qualifier tournament God Squad. Now, this team I literally have been constructing since the beginning of the year, and again, if you guys don't know, this is all no money spent. I have not spent a dime on the game. I have just been grinding this game like crazy and trying to do as much as I can to build up this team and be ready for qualifiers. So really quick, I did just want to say I am recording this October 7th. So one, if anybody has done this already, I'm not stealing their idea. I've recorded this ahead of time. Two, I'm also recording this because I might not even have internet to play in the first qualifier, but we'll see what happens. So that'll be a whole nother story, but like I said, I want to make sure that I get this video out to kind of show you guys what my team is going to look like and what maybe you should design your team around. I'm going to kind of talk about my play style, all that sort of fun stuff. So if you guys do enjoy this video, drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, and without further ado, let's get right into it. At starting point guard, we obviously have the best card in this game, and it's not me being biased. This is just truly the best card in the game. Pink Diamond Stephen Curry. He's going to be my one. Obviously, he's going to be my go-to scorer and everything like that. But more importantly, the reason why this Steph is so important, Hall of Fame range. Where is it? So Hall of Fame range, Green Machine, Deadeye. By far one of the most unstoppable cards. If you get sharp takeover on him, you can basically make every shot you want to. Especially with the difficulty that Unlimited is on. Just obviously, he is well needed. My backup point guard is going to be Pink Diamond Bob Cousy. Now, Bob Cousy is not necessarily a clone of what Stephen Curry is, but he is relatively close enough. Range extender, clamps, pickpocket, pick dodger, all the badges that are really important to have on a point guard, he obviously does have. They both have high three balls, and more importantly, they're both going to be able to carry my offense. So that is why I want Bob Cousy out here as well. So both of your point guards, you really want to make sure they have clamps. Clamps is the most important badge that you guys want to make sure everybody has on the court, aside from maybe your centers. But basically, my point guards, they're going to be here to shoot that ball, green the shots, because, I mean, let's be honest, Cousy and Steph Curry, they have two of the easiest releases in this game. But more importantly, they're going to be there to just be a dominant, player and basically give me buckets and get some defensive stops. Pairing up in the backcourt with Stephen Curry, I do have Pink Diamond DOMINIQUE Wilkins. Again, a very good, solid wing player that is very good defensively, has a solid jump shot, but more importantly, he does get a lot of good dunks that do cause you to get a lot of momentum. If you guys don't know Hall of Fame Showtime, or if you don't know what Showtime is, but even on Hall of Fame, it's even better. It says boost team takeover meters after completing a highlight play. So if I get 2 fast break dunks with DOMINIQUE Wilkins, my whole team could potentially get takeover, and that is very crucial, especially when you're playing in qualifiers where takeover badges could really be the difference of a game. Pairing up with Bob Cousy off the bench, we do have this Amethyst Michael Cooper. Most important thing you guys need to know is that Hall of Fame clamps badge. That is like by far the best thing to have with him. He can shoot the ball. He has a very good release. But more importantly, he also has a 95 lateral quickness. So if you need a defensive stop, Michael Cooper is going to be your guy. And he is super cheap and is probably the most, I don't want to say the most important card for qualifiers, but I think he's going to be the most underrated card that people really need to pay attention to. In my starting small forward position, we do have Galaxy Opal ELGIN BAYLOR. Now, my starting small forward and the person I'm about to show you, they could be kind of flip-flopped, depending on who I play and how they match up and stuff like that. But BAYLOR is obviously one of the best cards in the game. His jump shot is super solid. It's green every single time for me, so he has to be in that starting position, at least for now. Off the bench, we do have Diamond Paul George. Now, Diamond Paul George is not just a normal Diamond Paul George. I picked him up for $78K with Hall of Fame Heart Crusher. If you guys don't know what this badge does, it is such a crucial badge. It literally makes your opponent's entire team go cold if you get a defensive stop with this card. So if you get like a block or a steal, it's going to completely disrupt your opponent. And honestly, it is going to help out so much coming off the bench. Like I said, he might be put in the starting 5 though. I'll get into that in a little bit later. But Paul George, man, definitely an amazing card to have. One of the brand new additions to the team is this Diamond Kevin Durant. I got him for $120K. He has a bunch of upgraded badges, but more importantly, he does have a diamond shoe on him that boosts his 3-ball, his steal, and his perimeter defense. So I had to pick him up. KD, obviously one of the best players in 2K every year. Great release, great animation. So obviously he had to be on the team. Our backup 4 position, you know Giannis has to be on the team. Now, this is the same thing where Giannis and KD could kind of be intertwined as well. The reason why I do have Giannis off the bench is, like, you'll see in just a minute here about whom. Well, I guess I could just kind of show you guys. But my backup center is Draymond Green, and I really like pairing Giannis and Draymond together. Reason why is if you put Giannis, like, so say you go up against somebody that has Mikan, if like off their bench. If you were to pair Giannis against Mikan, that's going to help you out so much more with not getting beat on the glass as much. Now, Mikan is a defensive god, and more importantly, he snags. Like, I talked about this in my other video. You guys are probably going to, I don't know when you guys are going to see this, so just, it was in a different video, but I did add Hall of Fame rim protector to Mikan just to kind of give him that boost on defense. But more importantly, he does grab so many rebounds, especially offensive rebounds. He really could be the difference maker on a team. So, like I was saying, Giannis and Paul George could be easily intertwined with KD and Baylor. They can get kind of flip-flopped all over the place. I have been more thinking about running it like this. The reason why is because Paul George and Giannis both have Heart Crusher on them, and I really want to make sure that there's at least somebody with Heart Crusher in the starting 5, and I think, like, with the Hall of Fame, I'm saying, or at least gold. But Paul George could honestly be starting, I think, over Baylor. This could kind of make the lineup be a little bit better, kind of fit a little bit better, but I don't know. We'll kind of see how that rolls. But our backup 3 here, now, this is something that I did want to talk about as well. Bill Russell is probably the most slept on card aside from Michael Cooper. The reason why is because people see Bill Russell and they're like, oh, he can't shoot, he can't do anything offensively, whatever. This card comes with Hall of Fame rim protector, defensive leader, intimidator, and post move lockdown. He has clamps, he has juice defensive attributes, and all that sort of fun stuff. Definitely a card you want to look into. He also has 84 speed. So as a center, he's going to be able to run up and down the floor and give you really good defensive stops. So he is here just in case a guy like Draymond, if he's struggling on the glass or whatever, I can throw Bill Russell in there and not really have a problem. Latrell Sprewell, he is a very good wing player as well. Same thing, if I need more highlight plays, if I need stuff like that. I don't know if he comes with what I think he does. No, I thought he had Hall of Fame Showtime. Does he even have? He does have it on gold. So that's like another thing like Dominique. If Dominique is struggling or if Michael Cooper is struggling, whatever it is, I can throw Latrell in there and he will get me some good stops as well. And then I do have Mutombo in the final spot off the bench. That could get kind of changed depending on what comes out Friday. But Mutombo is just a beastly center that I feel like gets slept on a lot just because he can't shoot the ball. But again, he's a little bit slower than Bill, but he's going to snag. Like, he is going to snag rebounds, and he's going to block shots for you. So that is why he is here. But honestly, I am very happy with the way that this team worked out. Like I said, this is all no money spent. I just got lucky. I got a Dominique Paul that sold for $280K. I got Paul George for cheap. I got KD for cheap. Giannis for relatively cheap. We just locked in for COUSY. We grinded for Curry, Baylor, and Mikan. Like, I hit the grind hard, and it definitely worked out. So I don't know, man. I'm excited for qualifiers. If you guys have any questions down below, be sure to drop them there. Like, you know, if you're like, oh, should I run KD or Paul George? Just let me know. And yeah, if you guys want to know my coach, well, my playbook really doesn't matter. I am going to be running the Bucks playbook just for the 5-out offense. My coach is going to be Frank Vogel. He's a Ruby coach that's pretty cheap and does give you +3 on a lot of stuff that you would need. So outside of that, though, like I said, any other questions, just drop them down below and I'll do my best to answer them. Thank you guys so much for watching. And yeah, actually, before I end the video, really quick, before I end it, I'm going to be streaming the qualifiers if I have internet in my new apartment, and it is going to be streaming on Twitch. The link to that Twitch is in the description down below. Twitch.tv/bio2k with an underscore. So be sure to go pull up to the streams. Thank you guys so much for watching, and yeah, peace.